Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you guys have been good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your break away from me. I feel like it's been forever, even though it's only been a week, but we are back with a new story game today. It's really short. It's under 2 hours long, but it has really good reviews on Steam, and it's supposed to be emotional. And you guys know I like to cry. Or I don't like to. Well, I don't know. I don't care. But you guys know I cry a lot, so there might be tears today. Well, I don't know. We'll see. If you guys haven't heard of this game before, it's called Before Your Eyes. I don't know if I mentioned that already or not. Anyways, it's a interactive game, actually. So what you do is you hook up your camera if you have a camera, and it tracks your eye movements, specifically your blinking. And so when you blink in real time, it tracks that and it affects the game. So it's a really cool concept. And yeah, I'm just really excited to get into it. See, I did this beforehand. It's stressful. So even if I look away, nice. It says not to exaggerate my blinks and not to blink too quickly, but all I can think about now is blinking. All right, we're starting. I'm nervous. I don't know why. This is exciting. God, all I'm thinking about is blinking. Okay, this is a game about blinking. Every time you blink, the game will notice. Oh gosh, see how this works? Try blinking on the white symbol. Oh. Ah! Technology! Ah! Okay. Oh! Okay, so like, I'm not blinking. Ah! Ah! That's so cool. I've never done a game like this before. This is stressing me out. Oh my goodness.
Get away, you lucky fowls. That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way.
Oh, I see where this is going.
What you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here.
So if I'm not...
You remember blinking, don't you?
I see, okay. So if
that
I
thing you did 30,000
don't
times a
hover
day.
over it and then I blink and then, okay,
well,
so
look
then
at
it
that.
progresses.
You're a blinking genius.
Thank you.
I knew you were special.
Ah.
You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? Better word than that.
It reminds me of like the Little Nightmares because they wear the yellow jacket too, right?
Yeah.
I think.
A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there?
Yes.
Big, scary one. That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. To be judged.
I don't want to be judged.
I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stern. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you... Well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe me.
Okay.
Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good layabouts. Unsatisfactory clock watchers. I got some words for you. Sorry you had to hear that.
Ooh. At least this guy's
So
pretty.
sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back.
Oh God, I'm not
Very
ready.
beginning. The first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there.
Okay,
But understand,
okay,
no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, alright?
okay.
Every time you blink,
Ah.
you're going to jump forward in time.
I don't
Could be
know.
a second,
That stresses me out.
could be 5 years.
Okay.
That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this.
I'm not.
Now, the next time that
Oh,
you
God.
blink, I'm gonna send you back. Don't be afraid.
I'm
And don't try to fight it.
I'm fighting it. I don't know why.
The thing.
Ah! No!
Just try to enjoy it this time.
I can't. I'm only thinking about blinking and my eyes are drying out.
Look at that sun.
Oh my goodness.
We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us.
Pretty.
Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh? Well, I get that. I like it too.
Oh God, my eyes hurt.
Mm. Mm.
Who's this?
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Yeah, I really like the graphics in this game.
You see that big spiky plant over there?
It's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this.
Fuck. Sorry.
Day really slipped away, didn't it?
He says
Oh, well,
no pressure, but there's
Days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here? No.
Hey, the seagull stole your page. It's gone.
Okay, go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your
Oh.
little hand.
I'm 1 year old.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. That'll really be something to see how he grows. Man, the zoom on this.
Guys, it's going by so fast. This is so stressful. I have a feeling that's the point of this. I see what they're doing already.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you? Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was I?
I have like the air conditioner on too. It's like blowing right in my eyeballs.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
Our toy boy is
I
broken.
also like the person.
Maybe I should turn off the air conditioning.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
That looks like a boat. That's what I'm thinking about.
Probably solving the problems of the universe.
I can hit all the other clouds with my big boat cloud.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
How long does this scene go if I keep both my eyes open?
Yeah, but
It burns. Dude, my air
No,
conditioning.
it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you?
Oh, I'm drawing.
Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay,
Adorable.
I understand.
That looks like the boat I was on.
Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Aw.
oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
That's not what I drew in my head. No.
You know, if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head. You'll be a real artist.
Hey. She's being mean to herself. Don't be mean to yourself.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it.
So we don't know much about the game yet, but what we're doing right now is going through, I think, our life memories. So we're a young kid right now, and we're trying to figure out our life story. So we're in the early stages.
God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at
And our mom's a
first.
pianist.
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type. Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all...
Okay, Benny.
It's so hard.
Are you ready to see something really special?
Sweet,
I
no,
just
our
don't
mom
want him
was
to
a
get attached.
pianist. Do I get a puppy?
Richard.
Oh!
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no. Right?
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Now play the C major chord I taught
Oh,
you.
she's allergic.
Remember?
How adorable.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Bless you. Bless you.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
He's so cute. Look at
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes.
It's my dad.
Which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
Had them going on
Where would
vacation.
you want to go if you could only go to one?
Greece or Egypt? Greece.
Well, just remember to put on.
Shoot. Man. I feel like this game is gonna go by really fast for me. I feel like I'm blinking more than the average person right now because I'm so focused on it. Okay. Am I grown up now? This looks like a grown up book.
Wait, That's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
My little kitty cat.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Oh,
Don't worry.
I'm an
I
artist.
already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Just focus on the interview, honey. I got
so we got a
this.
good dad. Bless
Excuse
you.
me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in.
Oh, grown up.
What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
Okay, we're becoming a better artist. Hey, don't pee on the counter! Why did you do that?
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Oh,
Don't let it go to your
adorable.
head. Yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
Spaghetti. Oh,
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose, if you made a work of genius. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
you should. Dad. 10 years is a long time to go without seeing your parents, though. Gosh, what is this looming phone call? No, I think I made myself blink by putting my hands up to my eyes. No, what was that? I hated that. Oh gosh.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay? Subdivide the time. 1 E and a
My
2
mom
E
knows how
and
to
a
play
3
this
E
song.
and
I've
a
heard this
4 E
song
and a
so
1
many
E
times
and
in
a
my
2
life.
E and a 3 E and a 4 E. You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Give me a second, woman.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
I think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy.
Where did he go? In the
Turn
fireplace?
around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
Oh, there she is.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much...
Click.
Ernie,
Ernie.
buddy,
Ernie!
Ernie.
Is that our cat?
Ernie, we need you!
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses will be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here,
We have
kitty,
a lost
kitty.
cat sign.
I'm worried too.
And we're moving?
So you're saying it's a
he's back.
coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But
Oh, she got
Ernie's
knocked
boy.
up.
And you're sure about that?
thought I was.
There could be little
Uh-huh.
baby Ernies
And
everywhere.
that was based on...
The whole distance.
Say that one more time, sweetie.
Pee-hole distance from the butt.
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen. He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it. Are you able to pick up a new book?
Oh, heck yes. Oh, our fascination is dinosaurs. Dinosaur themed everything. Wait, oh god, I always blink at the worst times. What was that noise?
That you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
I feel like I'm following it pretty well.
You're really getting there, honey. Next week, we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I was enjoying that.
Okay. 2 brackets on each side. 2 screws.
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
An F!
Well, what's wrong
A
with that?
sad face.
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
I'm not good at math either. It's okay. Benjamin.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
Congratulations, B. First of many, I'd assume.
Oh, trophies. Oh.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down, and I'll drive it back with you up there.
You're not my house. You're not. Fall back, you fool! I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Is that our new neighbor?
Come play inside. It's late.
Do we like her?
Maybe if you actually got me a playscape, I'd want to play inside.
That's not fair.
Hey, you!
Oh.
Yeah, you! Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you.
Me? Me? Oh, okay.
Why are
I
you
see now.
always out here
It
taking
was not our house that we were
photos?
selling.
You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Oh, wow. That's very awesome.
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast. so
Hurry
I don't think you'll be
up!
able to, but you can try.
I'm blinking! What?
Quiet, everyone. Benny's about to play for us.
Oh, shit.
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
My eyes are burning.
He's a professor.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Chloe!
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
Dear weird neighbor kid. We are in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school, we don't know each other. Do not talk to me ever.
This is a quote.
Oh, that's super
I
sweet.
want
Thank you
each
so
of
much.
you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
Okay. Now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course.
Tisk tisk, Chloe.
So, those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I'd prefer you to answer without.
Oh!
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing.
So
but
without
he
the help of
insisted.
your boyfriend
I
next
suspect he
time.
bought it for himself. The little guys are.
I'm
pretty cute,
11!
though. I will admit that.
Okay, Xbox.
Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
At long last, your favorite consters are ready for battle. Okay, too hard.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without
Me and
old
Chloe are
Benny.
hanging out.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use tickle stick. Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different stuff. Not me, though. I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard. Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough.
That's mean.
I look so ugly.
Hey, don't say that about yourself.
It's called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know that change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. He says you've had so much trouble making friends at Playco. I want you at a place where people really get you. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition?
Okay.
We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is.
Try my best, you guys.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
Crumple? Why would we crumple it? It's safe to blink. Remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Days until audition. Oh, we got 30 days until our audition. And we got Chloe texted us. I see that on my phone.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
Oh. Well, what if I should answer her because people are more important? Oh, you can't even get the option.
Oh my god. Is she really calling
Elle,
you again?
chill out.
Is she obsessed with you?
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let him talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Oh no.
Well, then don't stick your nose.
Oh no, I made my parents fight. I'm sorry.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got, and yes,
Hey,
that's a she,
Mr.
the head
Gibbs.
of a crocodile,
Look
fur
at it.
of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus, though I would not say that to her face. Now,
Wait, want to
as
get
you
in
can
a
see,
picture of.
she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment.
That's mean. Constipated?
Sort of like me with your weekly
I don't want to do
quizzes.
this.
So I am not.
No, that's gonna get us in trouble, and then I'm gonna get in trouble. No more getting in trouble.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, well, listen, I don't claim
My parents
to
are fighting.
understand the motives of children.
Richard, Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this with no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Oh gosh,
No,
my parents are fighting.
you're right.
I think she's pushing me too hard to be a pianist. They're definitely arguing over that.
Lights out. You need to be rested for
She's
tomorrow.
getting a little,
Memory
like,
consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will
aggressive.
awaken a master. Trust me.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
That's funny. We're not gonna sneak out. That's a bad choice. Something bad happens when you sneak out. Oh, is this my dream? We're like practicing. Jeez, slow down.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to
Okay.
hear.
Oh gosh, in my own time? How much time are we talking? Like, I got like all the time?
Why, he's marvelous. How did you ever train such a young boy to play like that?
If he doesn't let you in after that, I'm not even sure I'd want you at that school. And I could tell you were having so much fun up there. You rehearsed enough that it felt completely unrehearsed.
Okay. It's like eerie,
Sounds like you
eerie
really
vibes.
nailed it, kiddo.
It's not a matter of him nailing it. He sounded like a professional musician at 11 years old.
Okay, I'm still 11 years old.
That's your mother saying that. You know, she doesn't consider kids to be professional musicians.
Because they're not.
What are you talking about?
Performers, yes. Musicians? No, they are not musicians.
Destroyer Tour, Anaheim, July 81. I'm telling you, Ace Frehley was conjuring spirits.
You should have seen the look on that old jerk's face when he realized what he had on his hands.
You think he was impressed?
Richard, his dentures nearly fell out. His mouth was open so wide.
So what? Our kid's a prodigy?
I don't like that word. He sounded pretty good. That's all I'll say.
Sounds pretty goddamn prodigal to me.
How many beers have you had, Richard?
Just enjoy the beautiful night, will you?
Oh, I am. Believe me, I am.
We should do this more often.
Oh, trust me, I know. With summers like this, we should be doing this every night. Why don't we do this every night? How do you know?
Well, I'm sure it's up to us.
I know, but we won't. I know we won't. We're never gonna be as smart as we are right now.
You know, I never told you the tendency of ruining the moment in the cutest way ever.
Yeah, you have.
It pisses me off. You were so goddamn adorable.
And I'd find you adorable if only you didn't piss me off so much.
You hear that, Benny? Our entire...
I was so focused on
Don't
doing that
have
I
to
didn't
open
hear
it
any
right
of their
now if you don't want
conversation.
to.
What do you mean? Of course he wants to.
I just don't want him to feel pressure.
Oh, we're gonna see if I
Sure.
get accepted or not.
Open it whenever you want, sweetie.
I want to open it. Thank you for your interest in the Burton Conservatory of Music. The admissions committee has given careful consideration to your application.
What
Oh,
does it
goodness.
Give him time to read it.
Why are you being silent, Ben?
Despite an impressive
say?
audition performance, we regret we cannot
Pressure him.
offer
He'll
you
tell us
admission
once
to our
he's ready to tell us.
conservatory program. We
That's
are
the main
proud that
thing.
we are able. Oh shoot!
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind
Didn't
taking
get
a
into
quick
our
walk
school.
with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little soft?
Am I sick? What's happening? Speech is all full of trash now.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Or I guess like maybe it's not like a serious sickness. Oh. Can't try anything else, just the boat. Oh, here we go.
Dinner's ready. B, you hear me?
Maybe I get like really good at art. Oh, here we go. Our art.
Why isn't your son eating this yourself?
No.
Oh, we're getting really good at drawing. Oh, framed! And I won
Mr.
an award.
Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Adorable. Yay! A new passion. Oh, art school application in 2 short paragraphs. Describe what makes you want to pursue a career in the arts. That's funny. That was pretty good. Look at that.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies! Oh.
Okay. Oh. Whoa.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Oh, I like the silly. Yes, I like those. The silly things.
It's very zany, very kitsch.
Ah.
Lucky for you.
Shoot. Now we're definitely going on the form of abstract.
There you go, Mr. Bryn.
Feel each shape.
That was cool if I say so myself.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see,
That's me, everybody.
he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece. I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Bryn. For I fear a talent like these, you may soon be swept away by a whirlwind.
This is in like a museum? Oh!
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
Okay.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly.
So I've got to be like,
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like.
I'm grown
But if I
up,
can
for
teach you
sure.
one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing. A birdie told me that Elba Pressenhuber gave you.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Yeah. That sounds not convincing. Well, I don't like that she said that.
Well, look at that. You've crumpled my contract.
Yep.
Whatever you want, kid. Sure, you got talent. But what's talent?
We don't need to throw it.
To being a difficult artist, the best of us are.
Cheers. Know your worth.
Ah, this is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell
Honey, stop. Is that a...
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
What else can I look at? That's cute. I like that drawing.
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out, and you still got rich.
Nice. Oh, whoa.
Now is the single most important moment in your entire
Oh, that's my drawing.
career. Collectors.
Whoa. We're progressing.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm going to be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment. Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now. All you can do is just keep painting, keep striving. You make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there. So, I'm going to hang up the phone now, and you...
We're always going to answer our mom, okay?
That's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe was the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of.
To me.
Her
Magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny? You ready to come up here?
She's dead?
Go on, B. Say something.
Oh, well, good thing I answered her phone call.
What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
I don't know what to say. Oh, shut up.
As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Ben? You are a snake. You are a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you are a little tease. I have told the world that Benjamin Breen is a...
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house.
Aww.
She's everywhere here, son.
Aww.
I can't move without bumping into her. Then I just find myself breaking down again.
Well, this is sad.
I hope you...
Oh my gosh. What the heck?
Take whatever you
That
want.
took such a fast
Your mother
turn.
gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone.
Oh my gosh.
But, well, I'm just so happy that you did.
Oh my gosh. That's so
She just wanted
sad.
you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her.
Oh, I'm so glad I answered. Oh my goodness. You have to keep that. That's like iconic. And we have to keep that. And we
What's
have to keep that.
That's so
And
fascinating.
keep all of it. This is the book. Ooh, what time of day do I want it to be? Oh, I like that one. Oh crap, they're like... I'll do that. That's pretty. Oh. Oh. I like that one.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us.
It's so sad. Oh my goodness. Benjamin Bryn, A Life in Painting. That's my drawing. Oh no, the passing day inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer L. Stevens. Relatively unknown in her life,
really
Bryn
you?
lifted his
It's
mother's
Chloe,
work out of obscurity with
neighbor.
the creation of this piece.
My
What?
God,
She's
I
now
can't
considered to be
believe
one of
this.
the
It's
greatest
been
composers
years.
of her time?
I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
Is this Chloe?
I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did. Remember when you still drew my portrait even when... And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius.
Oh.
Like mother, like son, I guess. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
Oh, he's hitting on me now that I'm famous. Just kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke.
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that?
I forgot we were. Oh goodness.
Believe my luck.
What?
You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh, well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter?
It's me.
The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
I got all these little birds' faces. They're stupid.
Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
Yes.
And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
She's definitely demanding.
Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster.
But I think I don't want to describe her like that. I think she was both. She was definitely demanding. But I think she came from a good place, so we're doing that.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was ever encouraging, teaching him to recognize the greatness within.
How about that neighbor girl? Huh? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or first love?
First love!
Be honest here. Don't be bashful, man. You can tell me.
Yay!
Music became the only thing he truly cared about, even more than his first love, Chloe. And although he gave it everything he had, he was still rejected from the conservatory his mother desperately wanted him to attend. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him.
She didn't give up on me.
He didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right?
Yeah, that's true.
See, when he was 12 years old,
Yeah, so he was
he
seriously
got
sick.
And he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You lucky fowls!
I mean, well, we can see that this is the boat that I drew. Because it has this.
I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
I'm scared. What's going on?
assumed as much anyway.
What? What are we talking about?
I should probably tell you. Those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper.
Oh, God.
And once they try that, they're never allowed near her.
Did I lie about saying my mom was encouraging instead of demanding?
Feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings.
Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
Am I screwed? Did I screw up? I will! She was encouraged. I mean, she was demanding, but she was more demanding.
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that?
It'll be fine.
Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Oh, goodness.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown
The lights
you
are
back,
flashing every time I blink. I'm stressed out.
sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
Goodness gracious. Mom.
Not this.
Oh.
Okay, now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor?
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to...
This. Stay here.
Well...
What did your mother hear on that phone call? Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
Sorry. They're watery. Guys, I can't do it. Can I just like close my eyes?
Let's try this again.
Hold on, I'm just gonna close. They're too watery right now. I don't want to have to do this a million times. Oh, I guess like it comes and it's like, I see. It's almost done already. Okay, it doesn't reset. Okay, we're good. We got it. My bad. Too much pressure.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh, he never came.
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could.
She said she had never
Let's
seen
keep
him
going.
in 10 years and he was supposed to come visit us. Or he was supposed to come live with us and I guess he passed away.
Say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
Honey, I'm worried too.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
He's so cute. I think our cat got eaten. This is what this reminded me of. This is what the sound was like when I first heard it. Sorry.
Keep your eyes
Sorry,
open.
I don't like being yelled at. Just gonna like dissociate for a second. It's not working. I have to blink. Holy crap, dude! When you're like focusing
One more time.
on not blinking, it's hard. Because we didn't see our cat after this. I don't want to see this.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
When we get back, let's wake Dad up and go down to the beach. What do you say? I want. And I'd find you adorable if only you didn't piss me off so much.
You hear that, Benny? Our entire...
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking.
Okay. Stop yelling at me.
We can focus in.
Oh gosh. Oh, hey! I didn't know the timer had started.
I swear to God.
I'm sorry.
You blink again.
I was getting ready and then it popped up out of nowhere.
Staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
Dude, oh my gosh. I like can't do it.
I
I'm
understand
sorry.
that it's difficult. That's why I need to see it.
Is that the point? It's like we don't want to like experience it? Is that why? Or am I just really bad at not blinking?
Yeah, but look, I mean, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus in, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
I need to hear what they're saying.
I mean,
really
what's the point?
Try to recall it.
I'm trying to. Do I?
Point.
What do I? How do I get to that?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
Okay, open my eyes.
What's the point of any of it? If he's never...
My eyes are still closed! Hey!
If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs.
Read my friends.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember.
Is that why it has you like keep your eyes open? I'm
We're
curious.
almost at the end of
It's
this.
like when you are remembering trauma, your body like suppresses it. So is that like is it like a metaphor in
This
a way?
isn't video game time.
Trying to have my eyes
I want
open
you to
because it
figure out something
burns.
actually productive to do while you're home from school.
try writing with it.
Hey, Mom. Oh, there we go.
Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
So is that, do I like
Exactly.
lose my voice?
It was very artsy.
Like actually?
I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
I thought it was just like because we were going through my memories that my character wasn't able to speak in the game, but I think maybe my sickness actually has something to do with not being able to speak.
Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. We spelled our last name wrong. That's okay though. Shrag was a happy one. Okay. Growing up in a loving home. This is what the Fox guy said. Raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. His mother was a composer with the need to support her family, took on job
Music
of
became the
an
only
accountant.
thing he truly cared about, even more than his first love, Chloe. First love? Okay, Benny. Is that why you didn't sneak out with me?
Oh, this is her reading it! I just realized!
You do realize I waited for you out in the alley for like an hour, right?
Well, you shouldn't have done that.
So anyway, back to the story, I guess. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the...
Anyone to get hurt, that's why I didn't sneak out.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Okay, so we were a lot more sick than we put off in the first memories.
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Take it!
I can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
Hey!
Not right now.
Okay, don't worry.
She didn't like my
Go
writing.
to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. Reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very...
Oh. Benjamin Bryn was a loser. He was the worst Bryn to ever live. Goodness gracious. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. He just laid down and died. Wow, that is depressing.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to.
Red button. Jeez. Taking our medication.
Hey, Eddie. Eddie. Yeah.
Wait, I'm closing my eyes. Let me listen. Let me listen. I swear, my eyes are closed.
Hey, man, it's Richard.
Hey, they're closed. My camera's not detecting it.
Listen, I know Elle's been.
Dang it.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know? What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are...
That's inconsiderate. First of all, Chloe, that's rude. I have an illness.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, is that... That's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Oh. So this whole time we were sick. See, it doesn't show any of this in the first.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
So I assume when it shows that, it means our sickness is getting worse. Oh! Hey! Oh, I'll ever get better soon cards.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
I know, her poor babies.
Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
Oh, yes. Sashimi plate for Ernie.
She more than deserves it.
Yay!
You're right.
49 missed calls from Chloe. I think what it is it's...
She hasn't been over. She didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean,
here we go.
I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
What did I do?
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at?
Sorry.
Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Okay, they're closed. Is it registering that they're closed? Oh, there we go. There we go. You guys know what it is, and I don't. Oh. What is it? Dear I don't know what I said. Dear weird neighbor kid. Oh, you are my first love. Love, Chloe. Oh. How cute. Oh, it's getting harder to do everything.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like
if
the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, gotta give him to that. That was pretty good. Oh yeah. And that hard time. Oh yeah. They're getting hard. Stop. I'm not eating anymore. I'm not drinking water. I'm not taking my vitamins. I can't breathe. Gosh.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her.
Oh gosh, this game got so sad.
Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
Very pretty. This reminds me of all my drawings, because like the way that the trees are moving reminds me of how like I would draw stuff and it would give me like different options. She came in the form of a kitty.
There she is. Wish me luck.
She's an ion.
Gatekeeper. Before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story.
Oh.
It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense
That's why
guy.
the kid, he has one eye.
My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn
was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small
town by the sea.
Oh.
His mother was a composer.
Or at least that's what she
dreamed she'd be.
So, when her own dreams didn't pan out,
she began to dream
for him. But then, when he was just
11 years old, he got sick and was forced
to stay inside for an entire year.
And in that
year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough.
So he made up
of the great life he thought
he wanted to live.
I don't know if the game is glitching out or if it's just
only made him
well,
forget
because I'm not
the
blinking this
great
much.
He had already
how he had filled a new
home with light and joy.
Promise. How
we met a girl, his neighbor,
who felt all alone in the world.
And he made her feel okay.
And how, even
when he was sick, he
gave his parents hope. How he
reminded them of exactly
where after they had
almost forgotten. So when he
knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life.
What the heck?
And he was everything he needed to be. Just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now. Keep them closed. She's gonna let you in.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Storm like that.
It must be somewhere that he likes.
What the heck? Wait, it's over. Wait.
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0 for you.
Wait. I feel like.
And when you meet somebody.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, that was a lot. First of all, thank you guys for watching. I debated on even making an outro to the YouTube video after finishing this game because I really, really enjoy how the game just ends. But I thought you guys might like to know where my head's at with this whole game. The whole premise of the game is really just to, I think, embrace life as a whole and to not take time for granted because we are really not guaranteed everything. So, I mean, it's really just like a hard-hitting game. I mean, I know you guys watched it and were probably immersed as well, but when you have the eye tracker tracking your blinks, it's so much more intense in my opinion, especially at the very, very end when the game has you close your eyes. I was expecting to close my eyes and open it back up to something, and I opened it up to the end credits, which is essentially what it is it's Ben dying. That was emotional for me. And then just, I like the representation of how you blink and life kind of just goes like that. Yeah, I don't know. Overall, Just a really good game. I will see you guys in my next video. I'm not sure what we're playing yet, so just stay tuned and have a good rest of your day. Oh, and don't take it for granted, because that's the whole meaning of this game. So go have a good day, drink your water, take care of yourselves. Okay, and I will see you in the next video.